You know Clifford the Big Red Dog? What if there was a sequel, Clifford the Galactic-Sized Dog, and he's as big as like a world-ending asteroid, and he's headed towards Earth. And he's like, like he just wants some pets and he wants to play fetch and stuff, but he's coming towards Earth and he's going to destroy the planet. And there's only a month.
Do you think the government would be like, okay, everyone needs to go outside and scream as loud as you can? Bad dog. No. And there's the conspiracy people being like, dude, Clifford isn't even coming to Earth. And even if he was, shouting no would not work. And then there's other people be like, are you against science? Go outside and scream no as loud as you fucking can.
And all the Azarath cultists are like, we've done it!
Finally!
Azarath is much cuter than I anticipated. We'll have to change the t-shirts, but we've done it. And then they grab the one girl's ass and she's like, damn it!
Dude, I thought we were on the same team. No, I imagined if it got to Earth, all the cultists be like, oh, I mean, I wanted the world to end, but not a dog. I wanted an octopus.
What if instead of just saying no, they have to Bruce Willis style use nuclear powered drills to drill down into Clifford's skull and then put bombs in there to blow Clifford into a bunch of pieces, so that way the pieces are small enough to not destroy Earth?
Couldn't they just fire off a big bone rocket?
We don't have big bone rocket. What we have is a nuclear arsenal. They blow up Clifford and everyone on Earth would all be able to see it simultaneously. It would be the sky would have a big dead dog who's so trusting. When the rocket landed on his head, his tail was wagging, but we on Earth all know what the mission is. And then President Biden goes on TV and just says a bunch of incoherent stuff about a dog he had when he was a kid who
rubbed his leg hair.
Rubbed his leg hair in the pool.
That's the only thing he talks about. I'd just be worried if I ever had kids. They'd be like, what happened to Clifford, the galactic-sized dog? It's like, he went to a farm. It's like, no, I think I see his skull and
see him.
Like, no, dude.
He literally orbits the Earth now.
Wait, is that the farm where Snickers went?
What if there was a
gigantic... just shoot the dogs into space?
After you kill Clifford, he orbits Earth. And there's a moon, and then there's a dead dog that sometimes bumps into the moon, and it's sad.
It affects the tides.
And you can still from Earth read his collar that says Clifford, and then there's a number. And then you call the number, and they're like, did you find Clifford? And you just hang up. Because you can't. You can't bear to tell them that Clifford is dead and orbiting the planet.
I feel like I would just be like, how big are you guys? Are you guys also galactic sized?
And they're modest. They're like, yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like they'd be the opposite. Like, are you commenting on my weight?
I've been working on it.
Yeah, I've been working on it, dude. I'm like planetary at this point. It look really good. And then they keep making sequels, and it's like this is gonna be a niche anime, but if you like, it'd be like Gurren Lagann.
Oh, would it be like Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, or at the end, it's Clifford's chasing after whole galaxies because he's just so fucking massive. And then they would have to make a big Gundam fight him. This is my thing, dude. I think the best mecha anime of like the early 2000s was Ratatouille. People aren't talking about that.
It wasn't Evangelion.
It was not Evangelion Gallican. I didn't even say that right. I just added a bunch of G's at the end.
Evangelio Gibbeligello.
Yeah, it wasn't Evangelion. I think Ratatouille was much more down to earth, and it was a mecha anime for the people. You know, everyone likes
touch my belly on Gillian Kellyon.
I don't think anyone will get any of that, but I wanted at the end him to pull out a big sword, and then he cuts like pasta or whatever the fuck.
He cuts the restaurant critic.
It just cuts him in.
Who's controlled by a different rat.
Yeah. He's bald, so it's he doesn't have as much control over him.
Right.
He only has one hair. You can just make his head go up like that.
He makes his head go up, which is perfect to get his head sliced off. Are we almost done?
Stop being a pussy and just do the work.
I do all the work.
Hustle culture. It's not even true anymore.
It's making a website that doesn't exist.
I've been sending you photos and you have not been responding.
He keeps sending me pictures of his dick and I don't respond. And he's like, why don't you respond? This is what the website looks like. I'm like, this is your dick. And he's like, no, you don't understand programming. It's the back end. No, the back end is his butt.